New year, new housing market? Nope, not at all. To be honest, we've had such an amazing real estate market that many people don't want a new market. Who can blame them? Now that it's February, we can take a look at the housing market update for January 2021. How do you think the housing market behaved in January? Today, I have those numbers to share with you, and spoiler, that January housing market update has some surprising numbers in it. Hey there, welcome back to Living in Tampa Bay. My name is Cristina Vanthul, and I am a realtor with Keller Realty. Now, I work the entire Tampa Bay area, but my favorite communities and where I focus a lot of these videos are on Dunedin, Safety Harbor, Oldsmar, Tarpon Springs, and Palm Harbor. Today, I have for you the housing market monthly update for Pinellas County, as well as the entire Tampa Bay area, and specifically niched down to the 5 towns that I love: Dunedin, Safety Harbor, Tarpon Springs, Palm Harbor, and Oldsmar. Now, I have timestamps below in the description, so if you're only interested in one of those sets of numbers, go ahead and go down to the timestamp and jump to where you want to be in the video. Otherwise, watch the entire video and find out what's happening with the housing market in January. Okay, so let's start with the big one. This is the greater Tampa Bay area, which is Pinellas County, Hillsborough County, Manatee, and Pasco counties. I am not going to read these word for word for you guys. You can pause the video and take a look if you'd like. The big numbers that everyone typically likes to see is the median sales price, and that was $260,000. And the sales price to list price ratio was 100%. So sellers on average were getting 100% of their asking price. Now over in Pinellas County, the median sales price was $265,000 with a sales price to list price ratio of 99.1%. Also, another number to take note of is the days on market, which was 44. That means from list to close, that is 44 days. That's a pretty quick market. When I niched down to these sites, I put a little bit more information in here. So let's review a little bit of this. This is Dunedin. And in Dunedin, the median sales price was down 4% from January of 2020. Nothing huge to be worried about. It was still $266,500. The new listings were down 56%, which is something we've seen happening over the course of the last year. So we only had 89 new listings on the market in Dunedin, and we had a total of 118 active listings through the entire month. So that was down 131% compared to January of 2020. So that means we had almost 300 active listings in January last year and only 118. That's why buyers are seeing that big squeeze that they're seeing, where we don't have a whole lot of inventory to show them. And to make it even worse, we're having less listings on the market and yet more sold properties. So if you look over at the sold all the way to the right, it was up 15% from last year. Over in Safety Harbor, we see much of the same trends. The median sales price was up 4% from January of last year to $272,900. New listings were down by 55% and active listings were down by 126%. Both huge numbers, and then the solds were up by 26%. So again, big squeeze on the buyers, so the buyers just don't have a whole lot to choose from. And if you're a seller, that's great because you're getting multiple offers on your properties and probably going over list price. Now in Oldsmar, the median sales price was down significantly to $203,800. The new listings were also down, but not by as much, only 5%. Active listings down, and solds were down by 6.8%, which is surprising. We'll keep an eye on what's happening in Oldsmar. In Palm Harbor, the median sales price was up 9% to $322,450. The new listings were down 25% again, same thing as the Safety Harbor in Dunedin. Active listings were only down 72%. It's strange to say only down, but not as big of a decrease as we see in some of the other cities. And the solds were up 6%, 163 sold properties in January. And then over in Tarpon Springs, the median sales price was up just a little bit, 2.9% to $274,950. New listings were down, active listings were down, sold properties were up. We're seeing those same trends all across the board in all of those cities. So there you have it. This is what happened in the month of January, the housing market update for January. What did you think? Did you find those? I mean, those numbers were a little bit surprising. They were a little bit surprising for me, so I assume they're probably a little surprising for you as well. We're going to keep an eye on that and see if that trend continues. I expect that it probably will to some degree, maybe until, I don't know, we might start seeing a little leveling out around July or August, but we'll see. It'll be interesting again to see what happens in 2021 with all of the real estate market numbers and through each of the monthly housing market update videos that we do. Thanks so much for being here. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you found interesting, what you think about these numbers. If you have any questions, give us a like, subscribe, hit the little bell notification thingy, and of course, make it a great day.